Alrighty, guys. Good morning, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden of Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Pre-recorded, of course. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Been a busy week for me. We've been running around like a bunch of maniacs. Well, we've got two right now this morning, and I've got quite a few customs that I have to build, which I'm going to be building today. And well, we're going to start this one off here with Mr. Tolu Ogunwool. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I did murder your name. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. All right, but however, though, it does happen. Anyway, needless to say, what we got here is he's got a 250 gig RGH he bought off the website from us. All right, and this thing is set up. It's got college football revamped, college hoops 2K8, all installed, emulators, up on the line servers, of course, mod menus, all that kind of good stuff. It's turnkey RGH out of the box, and pretty much she's all done. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to fire this thing up. All right, and let's check it out. So here we go, and I'm going to swap over the capture card real quick here. And within the same amount of luck it'll boot, in which it just did. All right, now we're going to get some notifications from the server letting us know it's online live and all that other happy nonsense, and then I'm going to go through this thing with you. All right, so that way then you know what you got and what to expect when you get it home. All right, now remember, these are going to be shipped out. It'll be 2 to 3 days shipping. All right, depending upon where you are in the country, of course. All right, normally it's 3 days. Sometimes if it's real, if you're close to my state in Alabama here, then sometimes it's 2 days. Okay, it all depends, on the postal service. You're going to get a tracking number, and you're going to get a signature confirmation. You're going to have to sign for this puppy when you get it. All right, so needless to say, be prepared to sign for it, okay? Also, I'm going to send you in the link with this video a startup setup video. All right, please watch that video fully. There's a lot of people that are not watching it, and they're messaging me, and then I'm telling them exactly step by step what to do, and then they're like, "Oh, okay." That's why I did that video. It is very important that you watch that video before you start this console up for the first time, okay? Once you watch that video and you set it up on your network, you'll be fine, okay? But you got to get it up on your network first, all right? So please watch that video. All right, now, as you can see, we booted into Aurora. We're going to go ahead here. Here we go. Start off at the Xbox 360 dashboard. We work our way through. We got our Battlefields on there, our Call of Duties on there, our MW3, College Hoops 2K8, your Gears of War series, your Grand Theft Auto series. You got 4 and 5 on there. You got Halo 3, Minecraft, Ncaa Football 14, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, so on and so forth, okay? And now we're back at the dashboard. All right, Xbox Live Arcade. All right, you got a ton of Live Arcade on there as well. You have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then, of course, you have classic game. You got one classic game on there, Tony Hawk's Underground. Also, people have been messaging me, why don't the original Xbox games work? Because you have to put it in bypass mode, which is what I cover on the startup setup video. All right, if you don't put it in bypass mode, you ain't going to be able to play that. You're going to get a black screen and a fatal crash. Plain and simple. So please watch that video before going ahead and trying to launch an original Xbox game, because it has to be in bypass mode in order to do that. All right? So, anyway, you got Thug 2 on here. Then, of course, you have indie games on here. You got Trailer Park King. You got Voice Changer 360. Then, of course, you have emulators. You got Gameboy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, back to Game Boy Advance, so on and so forth. Now, all right, get over here. We'll hit the Xbox 360 dashboard. All right, make sure that she's right and tighten up, in which she is. And as you can see, it's got a good KV. You're up on our server. All right, pressing the guide button, you will see that we have X Community Beta. All right, when we hit that, what's going to happen is that's a matchmaking service that helps you get into sessions really quick. And as you can see right now, it's what time is it anyway? It's 8:18 a.m. in the morning, okay, on a Thursday morning. All right, there's not going to be a lot of sessions, but there's 6 of them right now. So if you notice, you got a lot of Black Ops 2 on there and stuff like that. All right, but more often than not during the evening, MW2, MW3, all that crap, it's all on there. The people that are on there with their respective servers, as you can see, all right. And then, of course, you have your settings. You enable features, custom matchmaking, force matchmaking, change online status, change username, save settings, so on and so forth. All right, that's X Community. All right, now bringing it over here, you got 4 cheats here. You got Advanced Warfare cheats, Ghost cheats, BO2 cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. To disable a cheat, hit A. To enable it, hit A. It's very simple. Okay, and when you launch the game, it's going to come up. All right, and what's going to happen is in the lower left corner of the screen, it's going to tell you hey, hold in the left trigger, push down on the left D-pad to open up the menu. Or it's just going to tell you, press D-pad left to open up the menu. Okay, you always, for Advanced Warfare, you use A to select and you use B to back out. For the rest of them, you use X to select and B to back out. Pretty simple. All right, now we're going to bring this back to Xbox Home. And Tulu, there you have it. We're shipping it off this afternoon. It will be out. Okay, you'll have a tracking number shortly with this crazy thing. All right, and I want to thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. All right, and enjoyed building it for you. Thank you very, very much. All right, now we're going to say goodbye to Tulu. Okay, goodbye, Tulu. I'm going to unplug you. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this maniac thing. And I have another one here. Now this one is Mr. Luther Bass. Now Luther, he wanted an MW3. Okay, in which that's what I got him. I got him a beautiful MW3. A real console. It makes the sounds and everything, just like everything else. All right, and of course, he wanted remote control LED lights for it, and he wanted the ROL modded and all that kind of happy nonsense. So I did that for him, and I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to fire this thing up here. Let me plug this controller in here. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab hold of this thing right here, and as you can see, all right, there's your LEDs, what you wanted, okay? And of course, it all boots, RGH 3.0, all right, as you can see, we did your ROL, we did all that stuff. Let me put that here. Now, all right, as you can see, with the remote, of course, you've got red, green, blue, okay, white, and then, of course, you hit auto, and then you can speed it up, you can slow it down, doesn't matter whichever way, and there's plenty of modes of operation. There's all kinds of crazy modes that you can do with this thing, as you can see. So, there you go, all right, so on and so forth. All kinds of crazy stuff with this thing, all right? Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to swap on over to here. This is our College Football Revamped Updater. It's a one-button updater that my developer made. And, when version 18 drops for the Xbox 360, we will upload it to our server, and then you'll be able to go ahead and download it right through this updater here. All right, and it will download very quickly because it is load balanced. And what will happen is it will update your files for you. So you don't have to sit there with the computer and do it. You can just download it directly right to the Xbox. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hit already up to date for right now because it is up to date at 17.1. It's the latest one, so there's no reason, to update it right now. Okay. I will make a post when version 18 drops on the GitHub, and once version 18 drops on the GitHub, we will put it on our server and you'll be able to download it. All right. Now. Okay, Xbox 360. Start off at the dashboard. We'll work our way through. This one is 250 gig drive as well. As you can see, you got all your titles, your College Hoops, 2K8, Gears of War, Grand Theft Auto, so on and so forth. Everything all cool. Now, Xbox Live Arcade. You got a ton of Live Arcade on there as well. Of course, you have your homebrew section, where your tools reside. And then you have your classic game, Tony Hawk's Underground 2. All right, you got indie games on there. You got Trailer Park King and Voice Changer 360. Then, of course, you have your emulators. You got Gameboy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, back to Gameboy Advance, so on and so forth. Okay, show all. And then, of course, we'll get to Xbox 360. We're going to hit the dashboard, make sure that she's up and online and right and tight. There you are. Snappy little system for sure. All right, and there you are. You're up and you're loaded. We're going to hit the guide button, X Community Beta, of course. And then we have our cheats in our fifth tab. Okay, disable A, enable A, very easy. We're going to bring this back home. And there you have it. All right. And Luther, thank you for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. We're shipping it off today. You'll have a tracking number, signature confirmation, all that crap in your email. You'll also have a link to the startup setup video. All right. So then that way then you're able to set this thing up on your network for the first time and get to playing. All right. So thank you very, very much for your business, brother. I greatly do appreciate it. Guys, sorry I had to make this short and sweet, but I've got a lot of consoles that I have got to build now. All right. So, and my console stock just came in, thank God. And so did my hard drive stock and all that stuff. So it's been real cute, let me tell you. But anyway, needless to say, thank you so much all for your business and for your support over the years. I greatly do appreciate it, and I'm glad I'm able to keep building these things because I love doing it. It's a lot of fun. I got quite a few customs that I got to build now, so look out for them. They're going to be pretty cool. So listen, you all have a good one. I'm going to holler at you later, guys. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.